Let's open that up. Okay, good. My mic is good. Everything looks good. Hi, everybody. All right. Happy Friday. Welcome to this special, what I call it, Facehug Friday, which is funny. Well, I find it funny. Um, so the whole point of this stream and the continuing streams is for me to like kind of show off my project as well as do like a fun stream afterwards. I'll explain why the combination of this is kind of going on. But first, let me just kind of show you what I'm working with still. So I've been trying to build this game for about a year now. I was trying to release it last year, didn't work out. I was hoping to release it this year, definitely didn't work out. It's been rough, mentally and emotionally and career wise because of the fact that um I kind of feel like I'm stuck somewhere while also feeling like I could do more for myself. Um but yet I'm always exhausted and always mentally drained and just like not willing to like really put in the work that I would like to put in. So it's been tough. So I'm trying to find ways to actually motivate myself to get to working on this project. All right, let me switch this. Get this. There we go. All right, so the project is currently on Unreal 5. The latest not the latest version, but Unreal 5.2. So whatever is the latest 5.2 version is what I have. I know 5.3 was released. I would like to test it out, but I would have to like kind of copy it first and see how it will run before I actually decide to try out Unreal 5.3. Um, so for now, I'm just keeping it like this. Maybe I'll try it out like during the weekend or something like that. So what you're looking at is kind of how it is from how it was in Unity. Just a straight up hallway. There's the alien. Hi, alien. Um, and you're trying to go from one side of the hallway to the other, while at the same time solving puzzles along the way, and you're pretty much trying to escape. Thus the name Aliens Escape. Um, it's meant to be a very, 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 very short experience. The reason why it's a shorter experience is because this is my first game, and I feel like trying to make it large and expansive is going to only make things harder for me, and it's only going to like it'll never come out. I'm never gonna release it if I make it too. So I made the decision to just make it a short experience, just for like people to pick up, play, try it out, enjoy it. It's gonna be free anyway. I don't want to get paid for it. I can't get paid for it because this is part of like an intellectual property as it is. So that's kind of the whole point of the game. It's more to just try and work on something and release something, for my own personal, I guess you could say personal gain, personal achievement, and all that kind of stuff. Like I just want to make something and just release it and have people enjoy it and show that I'm a fan of the franchise. I've been a fan for years since I was a kid, and I've always just wanted to create something fun and cool and anything that involved Alien. I would write scripts, I would write stories. There was a point where during Alien Day they were doing a movie thing where they would select certain stories and it was gonna be short films. Those short films are still out. Some of them are okay. I would say two of them are like amazing. But I even participated in that and unfortunately I didn't get chosen. So I just wanted to always make something that involved Alien. Like I'm a huge fan of the franchise. So yeah. So as far as this goes, this is kind of my thing that I'm trying to create for the franchise. I am hoping this would kind of push me to do something bigger. Um, but this is more for me to gain more experience, and I'm literally building and learning along the way. That's kind of the whole point of this stream, of this game. Um, so yeah, it's an escape room game. It's only 10 minutes long. It's kind of based on how somebody would escape if the ship is about to blow up. Um, it's the timeline is between Alien and Aliens. Um, it's actually around the time when the pulse rifle is considered a prototype weapon. Or at least I hope that's what it is. The ship itself is called the Oris. It's kind of the last design of the Nostromo type ship. And this mission that it was on was its last mission, actually. And now it's about to blow up because it was full of aliens. I'm gonna go deeper into that as soon as like more stuff is being put into the game. And more importantly, it's a VR game. That's really what it is. If it wasn't for one of my friends, his name is Justin. If it was for him, I probably would have never gotten into VR. Because of him, I kind of just dove right into it. I started with Unity. This game started as a you could say a digital diagram, not diagram, diorama. And I just took what I could and decided to just make something more of it. Especially when I built my own computer, I was able to do it. I was just like, screw it, I'm just gonna go for it, see what I learn in the process. This is what I got so far. It was a bit more further along in Unity. The only issue with Unity is that, especially using my current headset, which is the MetaQuest, it just did not run well when it was connected with the wire. And even when I tried saving it as like a mobile, you could say mobile game for VR, it still didn't run well. So when I made the shift to from Unity to Unreal, Unreal just works better. Like when I have my headset connected, it just runs better. There's no graphical glitches. There's no stuttering. There's no slowdown. It just runs. I heard people say that maybe I just need a more powerful graphics card, but I feel like there's not too much heavy visuals going on with this game that my 2080 Ti should be able to handle this with no problem whatsoever. So for people to say that, it's kind of, yeah, I didn't think it was that. I think there was something up with Unity and how I was building the game. I believe this game is also using Nanite and Lumen. Let me see. It's here, maybe? Overview? No. Okay. I'll do that later. Either way, I know I'm using those. I know those are checked off. If they're not, I'll probably just go back and check it off. Mostly because I know that Lumen and Nanite actually work very well with VR now, and I'm hoping a lot of developers start to use that too, so that we can start seeing almost like those ray trace graphical upgrades that we see in a lot of like AAA games are able to be seen. Because as somebody that loves ray tracing, I feel like ray tracing is just is an amazing tool that we can use, even though it's like it takes up a lot of our horsepower, but I feel like the horsepower is worth it. It's worth the sacrifice. So yeah, so I'm just like a quick tour of it. The lights still spin. This thing don't swing anymore. I gotta figure out how to do that. And he's still just chilling here. I'm hoping to get him moving. I'm trying to get the animations moving, and this is not really your starting point. You start in the elevator, but this is more because this is kind of like our little table of stuff to play with and pick up. Which, all right, now I'm gonna test it out. I have my headset right here, and I'm gonna see how it works. Like, I've never used this while streaming and having my mic here, so I'm gonna probably speak a little louder if anything. Right. Right here, I could actually have my screen here, which is running on here. I must look like such a weirdo, but it's okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Second. Let's do this and should work. Alright. One. So as you can see, I'm kind of low because I'm sitting. I don't intend on standing up, but you can see my hands. Close, I can open. Right? Now you see this, you'll notice that I have like this line of stuff here. It's more to check that I'm able to move front and back, right? You can start grabbing stuff, so I'm gonna try and grab this. As you can see, grab this, right? And grab this. Pulse rifle, put that down. Okay. Must look like I'm about to punch somebody in the face. I'm gonna grab this. Now the thing with this one is that it has how I want to hold the gun, which is two-handed. So you see, like, I know it's kind of tough to see with the light spinning and stuff, but yeah. The only problem is I can't hold this while moving. I am having a collision issue. So, toss it away. At the very least, my flashlight also works. Boom. FY, if you're saying anything in the chat, I don't know what's going on. I don't have like everything set up here. I just kind of did this on a flashlight run. In order for me to move, I gotta kind of move my hand from here to the side and start moving. Now I'm gonna turn physically because I kind of want to get up to the alien's face. There he is. So yeah, he's just standing there breathing. And that's kind of it. I'm gonna... Yep. And... Whew. Alright, so... That's how the game looks so far in VR. I hope that looked good. I don't even know. I don't even know. That's kind of one of the reasons why I'm worried about with this whole stream too, is just the fact that I'm also gonna be doing something after this. The clue is kind of in the category that I chose. So, all right, I just showed you what you've already saw from posting on Twitter, on my Twitter page, which is aliens_VR. Haven't seen it? Please go, please follow. I could really use the follows. If you're here, please go, please come follow. I could really use the follows here as well. Mostly because the whole point of these Friday streams from here on out is meant for me to have to show you guys something, some kind of new update, something new, something different from what I have currently. What my next move is, I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna get this running. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna just figure it out as I go. But the whole point is for me to actually have you guys see progress up to a certain point where I feel like, all right, the game is at a point where I can no longer have to do this, and I have to start keeping things as a secret. So that's kind of the point of these streams. So I'm going to be continuing these streams until I reach that point. But I don't want to just have it as just this, because then it wouldn't be much of a stream. It would be super short, and then that's it. I wouldn't be able to really do much. Um, so what I decided to do was take one half of the time of me streaming as just showing off the game, showing you my progress, providing whatever updates, seeing whatever fixes that I gotta fix, so that you guys see the progress. And then the other half is just me just playing a game in VR. And I'm bringing up my headset. In this headset. Um, you'll notice I only have the Quest 2. I'm in no way, shape, or form gonna be able to get the Quest 3 anytime soon. I don't have the cash. No way. I gotta be a VR influencer in order for me to even get that right now. Or I could start making some good money, which not happening right now. So, it's gonna be with the Quest 2. This is meant to be really a PC powered game anyway in VR, so yeah. So for now, that's kind of my update when it comes to the game. Hopefully next week there will be some kind of update. I'll try and push myself to do more. Provide you guys with some, even the slightest update, like maybe finally fixing that collision issue, maybe doing some animation for the alien, anything. That's any little victory is really anything that I'm willing to provide. So yeah. Now that that's over with, so I guess what's the game I'm gonna be playing in VR? What else but Alien Isolation? Now, I did play and stream this game and beat it from a prior stream a long time ago, but I never played it in VR. And I never played it in the hardest level. So I'm gonna just do that. That's how my streams are gonna be from here on out. I'll try and do it. I'm trying not to make these streams too long, so it'll probably be from a half hour to an hour when it comes to the playing this actual game. Probably reaching up to a certain point, or until I feel like okay, I'm feeling a little sick, because I'm still not used to this. I'm still when I play VR, I'm standing up, but in order for me to stream this, I have to sit down, and I will be using a controller for this one in particular because using a touch controllers just doesn't work. This is a very old school way of playing VR. Also because this game was released when the first Oculus came out, and a lot of people were just playing it sitting down. They were barely standing up or anything like that. And speaking of which, it is a mod. It's not an official release for those that may not know that. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. Let me see. I'm gonna go back to that and or even do in case anybody decides to show up. I'm gonna in VR. Talk among talk boom. All right. So let's get this thing going. I am gonna be using the headphones. I need to switch the desktop audio to the Oculus audio, which is right here. I will be sticking with this mic. It's gonna be weird. I'll try and talk as loud as possible because, you know, having it over here might not pick me up very well compared to having it over here where it's like close to my face and it's picking up sound and all that kind of stuff. We'll see. This is my first stream doing this. I'm gonna be watching it, and I'm gonna try and figure this thing out. I have a week to figure this out again. All right. Also, I am a little nervous because I've never played it in, I think it's Nightmare, and and in VR. So yeah, like I tested the VR yesterday. I'm hoping the VR works actually. As a matter of fact, before I even do that, I'm just gonna start the game, see how it looks. Let's switch to VR. You're also not gonna see me. Let's play the game. Let's see how it runs. Let's switch this over here. Alright, hold on a second. I have to... I'm gonna switch it back. Because actually, you can see that it's running in some fact. It closes out. And oh man, oh yeah. Get out of here. Out of here. I'm trying to limit the amount of resources I have on this so that it's able to run the game with no problem. Alright, I'm gonna try and play it again. Switch to there we go. Let's test it out. And if I have to change things up, I'll change things up. Alright. So let's dive in. Now, it might seem shaky for you. It's not shaky for me, but it might be shaky for you. It's just me. It is my natural head movements. Add on to the fact that I'm putting on headphones, taking them off, grabbing controllers, and all that kind of stuff. And we'll see. Alright, let's get this game going. Alright, let's do it. Experience survival, yeah, blah blah blah, yada yada yada, and unlocks all the... Oops, I didn't mean to press that, I meant to press that. And yes, I want to start a new game.
Final report of the commercial starship Nostromo. Third officer reporting. The other members of the crew: Kane, Lambert, Parker, Brett, Ash, and Captain Dallas are dead. Cargo and ship destroyed. I should reach the frontier in about 6 weeks. With a little luck, the network will pick me up. This is Ripley, last survivor of the Nostromo, signing off.
Ripley? I'm Samuels. I work for the company. It's about your mother. We think we may have found her, Amanda. A commercial vessel, the Anisadora, has recovered what we believe to be the flight recorder unit of the Nostromo.
Where?
Zeta Reticula.
What did it tell you?
We don't know. The unit was taken to Sevastopol station. It's proprietorial material, so the company wants it to be collected as soon as possible. Sevastopol's a supply depot in the region. It's a permanent free-port
I know what it
facility.
is.
Transit's arranged. There's a courier ship called the Torrens heading out that way in 2 days. We're going to travel out.
We?
Me and another exec. And you, if you're willing. Look, Ripley, when this job came across my desk, I read the case history. I know why you're working in the region where she went missing. You're still looking, aren't you? I've been cleared to offer you a place on the Torrens if you want to come along. Maybe there'll be some closure for you.
All right, I'm awake. I gotta kind of keep my eyes closed at this part because movement is a little crazy. All right, so here I am. This is a FYI to everybody. Like I said, I won't be able to see you the chat if you're trying to chat with me. Before I continue the game, drop something behind me. Hold on. Take this out. I don't need it right now. Let me check something real quick. Make sure the game is running fine for the stream. It looks like it is. Okay. Alright. So, for those people who haven't played Alien Isolation in VR, as I said before, there's no real hand tracking or touch control movements or anything like that. Everybody mostly plays with it on a controller. So right now I have it with this kind of spinning where this helps out more than actually doing the smooth turning, because the smooth turning actually causes more motion sickness than anything, because you're not moving while things around you are moving. So it kind of causes that, but everything else, like walking forward, back, it still runs the same. And if I feel like turning, I can walk forward and just this. Kind of weird, but it's not, you know, it's nothing crazy though. Trying to log in. But I will try to mostly be using this and keeping my head straight. I may need to make this a little bit more smoother, so let's try I'm gonna lower stuff to medium. Hoping this doesn't mess. Maybe even lower the resolution. Alright, let me lower the resolution. I'm trying to make it as smooth as possible. Like right now, it seems to be running decently, but not as good as it should be. Alright. So for you guys, it may not look as good, but I think now standard 720. That's alright. Okay. I'll leave it like this. We'll see how it goes. Because despite the fact that I am running a 2080 Ti, this thing is like doubling up the imagery. Oh, there's one right here too. Nothing there either, great. Samuels is... no, he's straight ahead. There he is. He's gonna be in here. Hey!
Ah, Ripley.
Samuels, did you wake up early?
Well, I don't really need as much sleep as the rest of you. I was just inspecting the Torrens facilities. A well-maintained ship. I realize it's a very similar model to...
The Nostromo.
Yes, M-Class. A later pattern, but close in spec.
I've worked engineering jobs on ships like this.
Of course. Is Taylor up yet? She's not a seasoned traveler. Hypersleep may have been punishing for her.
Haven't seen her. I'll go check on her.
Alright. Fine. Girl with the glasses. There's gonna be some slight pop-in, but like I said, the game, the card is pretty much, it's rendering two images at once. This isn't like some kind of mirror thing or anything like that. That's just how VR works. That's the only reason why it takes so much horsepower to like take things, stuff like that.
Taylor, good morning.
Ripley, it's certainly not good. I very much doubt it's morning either. Sorry. I feel like death. I don't know how you people put up with hypersleep regularly.
You get used to it.
I don't do long haul very often. Most legal execs don't travel further than the coffee machine.
I'm surprised Weyland-Yutani felt the need to send legal at all.
The loss of the Nostromo and its cargo cost the company a lot of money. It's important we find out what happened. If I can close the case with a conclusive accident report, it'll look great with my superiors. I'm sorry. That was insensitive. I realize your mother has been missing for 15 years and you...
It's okay. We'll both get what we want, right?
Have you seen Samuels? He's probably been up for hours.
That screen is upside down and I just realized.
All personnel to the bridge, approaching Sevastopol Station.
Looks like we're up.
Imagine having to freaking live in a spaceship like this. Like, woof. And he pushes
Hope
me
you
out
all
the
had a
way.
restful
Great.
journey.
Nice work.
The Torrens is in very good order for an old M-Class captain.
She was a wreck when I bought her. Took a few years and a lot of contracts to refit. She pays for herself now.
You said we're approaching Sevastopol Station. Are we docking?
I believe your contact is Marshal Waits, is that right? I'll hail Sevastopol and arrange boarding with him.
Good. Let's get this done.
Don't worry, Miss Taylor. Routine. In and out. Connor, how we doing?
SMG loaded and calibrated. Approach vector locked.
Prep comm so I can say hello.
Channel open, Captain.
Does everyone have their briefing documents?
You can watch the approach on the monitors.
Alright. More story.
Can we see it?
Switch to monitors. Sevastopol Station.
Is that damage?
It looks like damage.
Punch up 74, tight angle.
Looks like the dry dock bay is screwed.
I can't bring the Torrens into that.
This is a commercial vessel, Torrens out of St. Clair, registration number MSV7760, calling Sevastopol Traffic Control. We're carrying 3 passengers on a Wayland.
Yutani Bond, you're holding the Nostromo flight recorder unit. We request immediate permission to transfer the passengers portside over.
This Waits, Colonial Marshal, Sevastopol Station. Serious situation.
Hello, Marshal? Marshal, this is the Torrens. Say again?
Where is she listening to that from? That she's holding her ear up. I just realized that.
The
See how
station's
VR
comms seem
changed her
pretty screwed up,
perspective?
so I fitted Samuel's suit with a radio booster. I can only keep the Torrens in transit for 24 hours.
You'll have heard from us by then.
Safe trip.
Stand by. My contract doesn't cover bloody spacewalks. It's the only option, and it's perfectly safe if you do what I tell you. Depressurizing. Oh, fuck. Hating this. Just shadow me, Taylor. You too, Samuels.
Affirmative.
Fuck happened here? My God, Ripley. You're doing good, Taylor. Just keep moving!
Taylor, Ripley, hold on!
Samuels! Taylor! Respond! Anybody! Okay.
This looks so weird. Alright, I'm able to move. Alright, so now we're gonna keep going. Actually, you know what? Save. And as a matter of fact, you know what? gonna have to actually end it here. I just realized something came up. something in mine came up. I just realized that. So it's just out for now. Whew. But at the very least, we know it works. About to switch it back to me. Just check. All right. Sorry, I'm gonna have to end it now. I know it's a quick stream, but I just realized something came up and I gotta actually take care of it. I mean, but you get the gist of it. So at the moment, it's gonna be one part of it involves my project. The other part of it involves Alien Isolation. So next week, we're gonna continue on this. We're gonna have a lot of fun. It's gonna be great. I might start a little later, but it's all right. If you can, please follow, please like, do all that stuff. Follow me on here on my Twitch channel, Turtle829. Follow me on my Twitter account, AliensVR, well, Aliens_VR, and just show your support. That's all I'm hoping for. So I'll see you guys next week. Have a good night. Enjoy your weekend. See you all soon.